Hi Aquarius, I hope you're doing well. I thought I'd do kind of a general reading and see how things are going for you. I went ahead and pulled the first two cards, and one is a 2 and one is a 24. You have yin and time for a nap. So it looks like what this is saying is it's not time to make major decisions. It's not time to use any forceful kind of energy. It's time to rebuild yourself and be receptive. Don't make major decisions. Don't run marathons, that kind of thing. Don't use a lot of masculine energy, which is, the forceful energy. Be very receptive and let things flow to you. And here it's time for a nap, which these two get along very well. This is saying relax, okay? Maybe you've been very busy recently and having to make lots of decisions, and this is saying take time off, okay? Let yourself just be, do things you enjoy. Okay, let's get another card and see what that would like to share. Yeah, definitely looks like you need to take a little bit of time off and just relax. And if you have healing to do, heal. Treat yourself to something nice. Something that you really enjoy, that's very relaxing. And it's going to bring you happiness. Okay? And the length of time for this is really up to your energy, because energy flows kind of like a stream or a breeze. It doesn't want to be put into a box. And this is very flowing energy. And it is going to bring you happiness if you can treat yourself nice for a while and be receptive. Okay? You should always treat yourself nice. But this to me looks like it should be a special time, even if it's just for a little while. Let's get a few more cards and see what they would like to share. Yeah, I cut this deck and these were the two cards that came out, and they are just like a perfect match. Okay, what do we have here? King of Pentacles. Very, very nice. Now, the King of Pentacles is a very caring energy. Also, the energy of having the Midas touch and being like the ultimate entrepreneur. So this, he looks very relaxed, very sure of himself. But I would say this would be definitely more of a masculine energy, one where if you're the ultimate entrepreneur, you might be a little bit busy. So maybe it's telling you, take this time off, because there is going to be a time in the near future where you're gonna get busy. And it's quite lucrative. And one of the other things that I love about the King of Pentacles is he is truly caring. Very much so. Okay, let's see what else we get. Okay. Here is a card of give and take, which is like you want to share with others, others want to share with you. It's a very balanced energy. And so, like I was saying, this one is a little more action-oriented. These are very receptive, very, more feminine. And maybe it's telling you that you need to have balance between the two. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually quite lovely. Bring balance into your life. And definitely, I am really getting the feeling from these that you need to treat yourself. Do something good for yourself. And if you do, it's going to bring in balance and allow you to go ahead and take action. And when you're balanced, your results come in so much smoother. You know, it's like flowing downstream. And when you're unbalanced, it's kind of like fighting upstream. Okay. Here is where you feel like you're needing to be protective or defensive of something. Mm-hmm. And maybe that is the reason why the cards are saying, take time off, treat yourself nicely, so it will bring in happiness, balance, care for yourself. Okay? Okay, let's get another card and see what it would like to say. Okay. What does Aquarius need to know? Ah, okay. These two, chaos and conflict over here, okay? That means disagreements, of course, conflict, and here you're feeling like you need to be defensive or protective. So, let's get another card for this to see if we can get some more information. Mm-hmm. So if there's something in your life that has been a challenge, and it could be external or internal, I think it's saying that you need to bring balance into your life. Be kind to yourself. This will bring in happiness, right? Okay, let's see. Well, this is good. Okay, this is a very good card. It looks like here, chaos and conflict is leading you to be protective, defensive, you know, on guard. But here, you're dropping all the burdens, just letting it go, which is bringing in balance. And that is huge. Bringing in balance is a big, big deal. You can kind of see the infinity symbol here, right? When you are in balance, things flow to you. When you're out of balance, they do not. It's much more of a struggle. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Thinking maybe these. Let me put these here for a minute. You have both the King and Queen of Pentacles, and both of these are wonderful energies. The Queen of Pentacles I love because her career side is lucrative and she loves it. Her home side is full of joy and happiness, and she manages to balance the two beautifully. So with the Queen of Pentacles, you have, you know, a career you enjoy that brings in the finances and a happy home. So happy work, happy home, and balance. So this is a couple different cards of balance. Maybe we should put that there. Okay. And having both the king and queen adds a little bit more energy, a little more power to this reading. So what I think this is saying, you give yourself your time off, you have your happiness. It allows you to bring in the balance, you know, so you can be happy. And here, I think it looks like this is what's beginning everything. Something was chaotic. Let's see. Can you please give us a card that explains something about the chaos and conflict for Aquarius? Ooh. Well, not 20. No? This is saying that you and everybody you love are going to be very happy and content with your life. So I would say this is saying by getting out of this energy, you are going to be very happy and content with your life. Definitely. So it's telling us, you know, the end result. Let's see if the universe would like to share more. You know, the universe tells us what the universe wants us to know, right? Right. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Okay. Here, let me see. This is saying that you are going for something that you are very, very passionate about. Okay? Which is beautiful. So there's something that you want to do and you are going for it. So I tend to think this might, let me put this over here. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that, interestingly, is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Wands is very enthusiastic, ambitious, and they are going for something that they are very passionate about. Okay? And they're in a hurry. They're a pretty fast knight. And here you have this energy that is a very slow-moving knight. Their goal is love. They're all about the love and beauty, art, poetry, everybody getting along wonderfully. So I think we should put this card out here too. Oh, and look at the bottom of the deck from that. Celebration 1111. Yeah. Put that right there. Love this. Okay. Put that there. There we go. Well, that's good. Okay. So, all right. There we go. Somewhere in here, there is chaos and conflict. I think I will take another card to see if maybe we can find out any more about that. What is the chaos and conflict? We're finding what comes from it, which is wonderful. Well, one of these cards is backwards. Hold on just a second. No, more than one. Just about half. Okay. We're finding out answers about the outcomes, which are beautiful, but we're not getting a whole lot that's saying what's happened. Okay. And sometimes this deck can be a little hard hitting. That's why I'm using it to see if it'll say something about, what happened to put you in this position. Ah, mm-hmm. What I say, kind of hard hitting. Yep. Okay, let's see. Is there room? Here, I'll put it here. Okay. The mice card is definitely a challenging card. The mice card is talking about loss, destruction, damage, complication. And it even says, talks about disappearance. The main idea behind the mice card is that there is a loss of something. It could be damage to property or theft. There is an opportunity to avoid loss if you understand the reason and take action. And it talks about, you confronting the people that you know in your life that want to harm others, which would definitely bring in potentially chaos and conflict. Yeah. It indicates a state of anxiety, restlessness, things like that. So that would definitely explain this. Okay. So kind of the way I am seeing this is this chaos and conflict has to do with, some sort of a loss, damage, and you needing to confront that issue. You can also talk about anxiety and restlessness, which that would definitely, this card could definitely bring that on. And so here you have this chaos and conflict, and it looks like you're working through this, putting up your barriers, right? Being protective and defensive. And let's go ahead and get a card to see if there is a confrontation, okay? Ooh. Possible confrontation anyway. This could indicate that. Mm-hmm. No, but this is saying the outcome. To me, right here is like a bridge between this and this. Okay? Yeah. And it also, to me, is saying how to remove yourself from this. This is the Three of Cups, which talks about getting together with people that you love, that you care about. It could be family, friends, co-workers, anybody. And lifting each other up and celebrating. And for me, that lifting each other up part is equivalent to your support system. So here's this challenging energy, potentially destruction, loss, anxiety, and somebody in your life that potentially is doing this. And it talks about confronting them, which that in itself is a challenge and would bring on anxiety. But here, chaos and conflict, so potentially you do. Put you in a state of being very protective and defensive. But it looks like your support system, maybe you can fight in them and talk about it, and they're helping you through this. Mm-hmm. And then it kind of not really divides, but there's two parts that I see here. Because of this and the anxiety and challenges that it can bring in, even though it's resolved, and I do feel like it gets resolved, I think what it's saying here, two parts at the same time. One, for your happiness, you need to take the time off, rest, be good to yourself, treat yourself nicely. You've been through a challenging time, and now it's time for you to heal, be receptive, take you time. Here, Bring in the love. Surround yourself with loving things and loving people, right? And that will bring you the happiness. And here, this is saying you are dropping all the burdens. Maybe I should put it this way. You are dropping all of these burdens, letting it go. It's successfully completing the cycle. So whatever happened, the confrontation or dealing with this challenging energy, you're able to let it go. And it looks like because your support system, and your support system could be one person, it could be a whole group. Everything is different for different people, right? But it's helping you through this. So you get to drop all those burdens. You don't need to deal with that anymore, which is bringing an end to that cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And it looks like this new cycle is beautiful. Okay? It's bringing in balance. And it looks like you're able to go for your passion. And you are going to go for your passion. And it looks like, which I love this part, your passion, remember, the King of Pentacles is very caring. And of course, so is the Queen. They're very lucrative. Happy family, happy career. And this is what you're going for. It's what you're passionate about. You want happiness. You have that here, right? And it's going to be lucrative. So, by ending this cycle, you and everybody you love are going to be happy, and it's going to be time to celebrate. So you have two cards of celebration here. The one that's helping you get out of this challenging energy. And here, the one that is just saying, yay, you have done it. Okay? So here's a challenge. You're getting out of it with help from your support system. Be good to yourself. Take time off. Surround yourself with love. Rest. Be receptive. No need to take on a bunch of challenges. It's time to treat yourself good and bring in the happiness. Okay? I'd say that part should come probably either first or at the same time as you're doing this, right? Here you're going to be dropping all these burdens, right? And it's bringing in a new cycle, one where there's balance and passion that you're going for and happiness. And it's going to be lucrative, and you and everybody you love are going to be able to be happy. And will be time to celebrate. I think this part's a beautiful reading. And this part could just be letting you know that the potential exists. If you change your energy, you can change this as well. But if you find yourself in some sort of a challenge, or if there is something going on where somebody's doing something that's wrong, remove yourself from that situation. Bring it into it. Drop the burdens. Let it go. Okay? And let that cycle end so this beautiful cycle can begin. And make for sure that you give yourself love and rest time. All right? Let's get some cards from the universe and see what they would like to share. Any advice from the universe? Yep, make for sure that you be good to yourself. It can be very easy to slip back, especially if you tend to care for others a lot or you're really busy. This can be easy to put aside, till tomorrow kind of thing. Well, this is saying don't put it aside. Do this. Rest. Treat yourself beautifully. Surround yourself with love so it can bring in the happiness. and allow this to start. So I would say by doing this, you're going to be doing yourself such a wonderful kindness. And it looks like here, pretty soon you're going to get busy. Oh. Okay, the universe is saying, learn. Whatever it is that you are wanting to start, learn about it. You know, learn from others, from masters, from apprentices. Maybe that's something you could do that you might enjoy while you're taking a little time off. Learn about what it is that you're passionate about, that you want to begin. And also remember, there's a couple of cards here about balance. So make for sure that you bring balance in. Okay? The universe is saying that you are going through a huge awakening and tuning into a higher frequency. And I can totally see that. Yeah, here's this challenging, really lower vibration energy, you know, causing conflict, and you work your way through it and bring in the peace and balance and love. Definitely, you know, rising up. Okay, let's see what else the universe has to share. What advice do you have for Aquarius, please? We have a mountain. We will take the one on top, okay? It's the Emperor, which is beautiful. The Emperor is very powerful. He's very powerful, very strong, and he is very caring. It's like he makes the world better one brick at a time. And he sets solid foundations from which a success will grow. So I'll go ahead and share with you this card underneath. It's the King of Pentacles again. So this is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Okay, this is being caring, loving, having the Midas touch, the being like the ultimate business owner. So maybe here you have this passion, right, that you're going for. Maybe it is to be more of an entrepreneur, you know, self-employed, that kind of thing. But first, take your break, get through this, finish up this cycle. You're rising up and you're learning, and it's going to be a very powerful time for you. It's coming up. Okay, let's get a charm. I love it. Here you have the sailboat, which means forward motion. And because it's on the water and water is cups, that means it's filled with love. I think I should put it right there. Okay? You're heading for love and beauty in your life. Okay, and just for a bonus, I'm going to take a card, and if you have a question, you can ask it the question, and we'll see what the card has to say. And you don't have to have a question. We'll just see what the card says if you don't. Okay? Okay, what do we have? Compromise. And if you notice, she's holding scales. And scales, again, mean balance, right? So there's balance. Okay, and I think that's what that's talking about. It's saying compromise. And to me, it feels like it's not necessarily compromising with another, because I don't think there's compromise here. No, I just get the feeling that this is a challenge that you're dealing with and you're getting away from. So I think this is letting you know, bring the balance in. Yeah. And take the time that you need. Yeah, so you have, this is a card of balance, this is a card of balance, here's balance. You might even go so far as to say 11-11 because there's 2 on either side. But yeah, make for sure that you stay balanced, and if you're not balanced, bring yourself back into balance, okay? Thank you so much. I really hope this helps, and I hope you are having a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.